Okay, it's about lyrical themes of the album. In general, it's kind of hard to go into detail of each song, but in general, it really deals with existential questions, and you know, you can walk around thinking about those things for hours and hours and hours. It's like a never-ending journey, right? Because there's really no answers. It's really dealing with, you know, thoughts and questions like, what if life is a projection? What if we coexist somewhere else? Stuff like that, that you're not supposed to think of, but you can't help thinking about those things. So we decided to make an album about it. We also had a very special guest on this album, Justin Sullivan from New Model Army. It's one of my absolute favorite singers out there, and also lyricists. I was growing up with you know, death metal, the first wave coming in Sweden, beginning of the 90s, and somehow all the people that I was hanging out with were listening to death metal and New Model Army, which is not obviously death metal at all. So they've been following me, that, you know, this whole time. I've never let go of New Model Army. So it's a great band and super underrated band, and having him as a guest on the album was just amazing. As far as the musical approach of this album, I mean, we wanted to be really playful. I think we we scratched the surface a little bit on Panic Broadcast as far as like being playful with our music and progressive, and I think that was a little taste of what was to come, really. And on this new album, you know, there's definitely everything in there, you know, that represents Soilwork sound. We didn't really have any, you know, restrictions as far as where we're supposed to go. I mean, it's definitely a band effort. Like, every member of this band has contributed to this album, which is really cool. Trying to think of favorite songs. I am really proud of the infectious melody that's on The Living Infinite 1. That's one of my faves for sure. I really like Long Live the Misanthrope. It's such a heavy driven song, like lots of energy and a really atmospheric chorus in that one, and great guitar work.